Hello, everybody. So, welcome to another live stream that I didn't really advertise. I just kind of do them sometimes. So, tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about my day job and a little bit about what we do there. So, at One for All Social, I'm the chief technology officer. I'm one of the founders, one of the owners. Buck stops with me and one other person. One of the things we do is we've built a tool that helps you grow your social media platforms. It's a tool called One for All. You can find it at o4a.com. But one of the things we do there to help you grow is we understand each one of the different platforms' algorithms, whether that's Twitter. I can't bring myself to call it X. Sorry, Elon Musk. I can't do it. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We try to understand all the different algorithms. And so that's how we help you grow, right? We've built a tool that kind of works with those algorithms to get your message seen the most, uh, sort of to widest audience possible. So we dig into those algorithms very, very, very regularly. And one of the things I wanted to do was instead of showing off our product, which I've done yesterday, I did this morning on a live stream. You could take a look at it yourself on the recordings from those live streams. But one of the things I wanted to do was show off a little bit of something we've learned recently, not really recently, but we've known for a while on YouTube's algorithm. So YouTube, video sharing platform. Everybody's familiar with it. This is the back end studio. You're probably more familiar with, the front end view. It kind of looks like that. You log in and it pops up with all your favorite videos and it shows you the stuff that you've been watching and looking at. You see, I've got a bunch of science nerdy stuff and whatever else they're pushing today. SNL, I always think is funny, especially Weekend Update. Anyway, so the back end where your creators get a view is you can get this nice analytics view from them that says, hey, look, how many views did you get in the last 28 days? How much watch time did you get in the last 28 days? How many subscribers have you gained or lost in those same 28 days? You can dig into content and look how individual content lines have done. Most of my content you'll see is either a live stream, which is posted over here, or is a video about a previous Nobel Prize. So you see kind of how my different ones have done, and how my subscriber growth has gone. But one of the things everybody wants is more subscribers. How do I get more subscribers? That's the one question we get all the time. How do we get this line to go up as high as we can? So if you look over the last 28 days, I've had decent subscriber growth, right? 7, 10, 15, 9 every day, because I'm constantly and consistently posting using our O4A platform. And I will constantly and consistently go through and have our system set all these hashtags automatically. So it goes through and reads it and sets the right hashtags so that people can find you. Yes, hashtags do matter a little bit more than you think on some platforms. They don't matter as much on Twitter. They do on YouTube and Instagram and really on LinkedIn, a lot on LinkedIn. But this subscriber line, you'll notice in the last couple of days has taken a massive spike. So what we found is that if you're running posts, you can grow and you can grow sustainably, right? So I'm growing pretty steadily over these 28 days. So you got, sort of 12, 11, 9, 11, 10 on different days, right? Pretty steadily. One day I hit 19, yay. Right. One day I lost 2. A couple of days I hit zeros. I took some time off posting videos for a while because I got sort of clustered with other stuff to do. But one of the things that I found interesting, and I've seen this a number of times, is that if you run you can have all the right hashtags, and I urge you to do that. And if you're not sure how to do that, our tool, you can use it free for 2 months, and you won't. We don't even require you to put a credit card in, so you get 2 months for free. But this spike that you see back here, where I'm gaining 90, 96, 58 a day, I'm not doing anything any different, because if you look, my content is largely the same. I'm talking about science. That's what I do. But what you'll notice is that I had this huge spike. Well, I've got a number of these. If you go back far enough in my subscriber growth, and what we figured out is that if you run an ad, even it's $2 a day, if you run an ad, it gives you massive new access to subscribers, and you'll notice the views follow with that. And it's not just on the content that you push the ad on. So you'll see a lot of my other content is getting a lot more views too. This is the last 60 minutes. This is the one that has the ad, but you'll see a lot of these others may not be the most recent posts, but they're getting a lot more views than some of the previous ones in the last hour. And that massive viewership spike and that massive subscriber spike is nothing other than Google, who owns YouTube, saying, "Hey, look, our advertisers need to have better placement on the algorithm." So even if you're running a very minimal ad, couple bucks a day, I'm running $2 because I'm cheap. Um, and you'll get much better placement on timelines. Hashtags matter, content matters, thumbnails really matter on YouTube more than I could possibly explain. Great titles matter. All of that appeals to the algorithm. Believe it or not, their algorithm will look at your thumbnail, and if you just took a frame grab out of your video and put it in there as a thumbnail, it doesn't like it as much. It likes high resolution. It likes readable on uh, 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 mobile devices as well as big screen TVs. And remember, you have to have a high enough resolution that it doesn't pixelate on a big screen, right? So, because a lot of people do watch YouTube on 65-inch TVs, if not bigger. Um, so algorithm thumbnails matter, and just a couple bucks a day on an ad, and you will see spikes out there unlike anything else. Content does matter. Content is king, right? So if you get a viewer, they may or may not subscribe, but it will help you with your algorithm placement, even running just a minimal ad. So give it a shot if you're trying to grow on YouTube. You don't have to throw much at it. I told it. I've done this on a couple of times. I'm like, okay, it's the first of the month. Run $60 this month. Run it, from the 1st to the 30th, and works out to about $2 a day. And you will see spikes unlike anything else. So you won't just see spikes on the video that you're promoting. You'll see spikes on other ones as well. So I urge you to give it a shot. The other thing with YouTube is, like, unlike Twitter and some others, with YouTube, people want channels to be kind of more specific, right? So if you want to talk about current news and events, and then pop culture, and then you're flipping around all over the place, your channel's probably not going to do as well. Take a lesson from some of the big ones out there, like Mr. Beast is highly focused in one area. There's a couple of them out there my kids watch or used to watch quite regularly that were highly focused in one area. Mine is highly focused on science and Nobel Prize winners. I have a PhD in physics. It's sort of fun for me. But that algorithm is really, really, really testy when it comes to thumbnails, titles, and just running a small ad. Google loves to give their advertisers much better placement for all of their videos, not just the ones you're running an ad on. So give it a shot, see if it works for you. And if you have trouble trying to set your hashtags, use our system, free for 2 months, o4a.com. And with our system, you can also preset your release times of your video, so you can load it in the system and say, hey, look, Thursday at 4, I want this video to go out, and it'll send it out Thursday at 4. So check it out. And look at that analytics section as your best friend. Hope everybody has a great night. We'll talk to you soon.